This video is not for the 13 seconds and move on, so feel free. I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna take my time because I want you to see. This is who you call, if you haven't heard of, Albert Pike. He was a 33-degree Mason. He wrote these 3 letters, you see that, back in 1871. And this is how they planned, the evil ones, I should say, to implement the First World War, the Second World War, and the Third World War. So with that being said, I'm going to take my time and I'm going to read this to you. And the longer version will be on my YouTube page if you want to go check that out. But it says right here, as I said, I'm going to start with the third one first. The Third World War must be fomented by taking advantage of the differences caused between the agentur of the Illuminati, between the political Zionists and the leaders of the Islamic world. The war must be conducted in such a way that Islam, the Muslim Arabic world, and the political Zionism, the state of Israel, mutually destroy each other. Meanwhile, the other nations, once more divided on this issue, will be constrained to fight to the point of complete physical, moral, spiritual, and economical exhaustion. We shall unleash the nihilist and the atheist, and we shall provoke a formidable social cataclysm which in all its honor will show clearly to the nations the effect of absolute atheism, origin of savagery, and of the most bloody turmoil. Then everywhere, citizens obligated to defend themselves against the world minority of revolutionaries will exterminate those destroyers of civilization, and the multitude disillusioned with Christianity, those deistic spirits will from that moment be without compass or direction, anxious for an idea, but without knowing where to render its adoration, will receive the true light of the universal manifestation of the pure doctrine of Lucifer, brought finally out in the public view to manifestation, will result in the general reactionary movement which will follow the destruction of Christianity. And atheism both conquered. So Christianity and atheism both conquered and exterminated at the same time. That's Albert Pike's Third World War letter. Now let me go to the first one real quick because I just want to get this out there for you. And this all sparked up because I've just been doing some studying and I just found out that Iran and Israel partnered up for that attack. Let me say that again. Iran and Israel partnered up for that attack. Most of those bombs, if you look at them and you do some studying and dissecting the footage, they landed in the ocean right off the shore of Tel Aviv, right in the shallow water. So it looked as if Tel Aviv was being destroyed. Yes, they hit a military base and yes, they hit a bunch, but so it just got my wheels rolling. And I've read this to you guys before, but I don't know if you've paid attention and it's been a while. Now I'm going to get to the First World War. How did the First World War come about? Now in 1871, the 33-degree Mason wrote these letters on how to bring World War I, World War II, World War III. And now listen to it and see where we are. Go read it yourself. The First World War must be brought about in order to permit the Illuminati to overthrow the powers of the czars in Russia and making that country a fortress of atheistic communism. The divergencies caused by the agents of the Illuminati between the British and the Germanic empires will be used to foment this war. I mean, it's a script. The world is a stage. Luckily, our author is the one up there who's allowing everything to happen, and he wrote it in forehand, the Bible. At the end of the war, communism will be built and used in order to destroy other governments and in order to weaken the religions. Do your history. What happened? Now, the Second World War. The Second World War must be fomented by taking advantage of the differences between the fascists and the political Zionists. This war must be brought about so that Nazism is destroyed and that the political Zionism be strong enough to institute a sovereign state of Israel in Palestine. You can't make this up. They didn't. During the Second World War, international communism must become strong enough in order to balance Christendom, which will be then restrained and held in check until the time when we need it for the final social cataclysm. Bro, I hope you guys hear me. I hope you're paying attention. This is all a script. The world is a stage. You need to get the blueprint, the basic instructions before leaving Earth, or the basic instructions before living Earth. Get the real script. Otherwise, you're following along with their script, no matter which side you pick. You want to be Bloods, Crips, essays, whatever. Gang members, you're all falling into their plan. You want to fall political, you're all two wings of the same dragon.